All right, so we'll start in sitting, and we're sitting up nice and tall. Really try to grow tall through your spine. Pull in your core, and let's start with our marches. So we're marching it out, really trying to get our feet loud. And let's bring it in and out, in and out, in and out. One more time. In and out. And we're sitting tall. Let's warm up our shoulders. Let's do some shoulder rolls going backwards. Let's get our elbows involved. Let's get our hands involved. Big hands. Sitting tall. Getting everything warmed up. Let's do 2 more. All right, so we're sitting tall and we're going to do our big push out with big hands. And then we're going to reach it down. Pull it up. Give those fingers a wiggle. Wake up your hands. And then bring it out. And then let's flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Again, big push. Reach it down. Pull it up. Wiggle those fingers. And bring it out and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Again, big push. Reach it down. Pull it up. Now let's wake up our wrists up and down. Getting some big movement there. We're really sitting tall. Bring it out and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Big push. Reach it down. Pull it up. Again, wiggle those wrists. Get them moving big. And bring it out and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. All right, let's reach out our arm, check in with our hand, make sure our hand's really big, and then we're swooping. So open up that hip. You're sitting tall, palm up to the ceiling, and let's flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Big finish. Big reach. Big hand. Let's swoop. Stretch. Palm up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Big finish. Big reach. Big hand. Let's swoop. Stretch. Palm up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Big finish. Big reach. Big hand. Let's swoop. Stretch. Palm up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Big finish. One more on each side. Big reach. Big hand. Let's swoop. Stretch. Palm up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Big finish. One more. Big reach. Big hand. Let's swoop. Stretch. Palm up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Big finish. Let's get standing up. So next is our forward step. We're going to do 10 on the right, 10 on the left, or alternate. Really checking with our posture. Make sure we're standing tall. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, now we're going out to this side. I want us to really try to look where we're going. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's push those arms out. Really get big elbows, big hands, and we're going backwards. 1, bring it in. 2, and in. 3, in. Bring it out. 4, in. 5, in. 6, in. Bring it out. 7, in. Bring it out. 8, in. 9, in. 10, in. All right, check in with our posture. Make sure we're standing tall. Let's push those arms out again. Really get strong arms, big hands. Let's do the other side. Bring it back. 1, in. 2, in. 3, in. 4, in. Bring it back. 5, in. 6, in. Bring it back. 7, in. This is 8, in. 9, in. One more. 10, in. All right. Now let's do our weight shift. So forward and back. Really get a nice toe up, heel up. We're standing tall, getting some good weight shifting. And then let's add in our arms with a big reach, big hand. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, let's switch sides. So rocking it forward and back, toe up, heel up, getting a big weight shift. We're standing up tall, really pulling up through our spine. And then let's add in our arms with big hands, big reaches. Give me big elbows. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, let's bring it to center. So I'm your target in front, have a target behind you. Let's reach out our arms, palms up to the ceiling, and let's do our twist. 1, bring it in. Big finish, big reach. 2, big finish, big reach. 3, big finish, big reach. 4, big finish, big reach. 5, big finish, big reach. 6, big finish, big reach. 7, big finish, big reach. 8, big finish, big reach. 9, big finish, big reach. 10, big finish, big reach. 11, big finish, big reach. 12, big finish, big reach. 13, big finish, big reach. 14, big finish, big reach. Give me one more. 15, big finish. All right, check in with our posture. Make sure we're standing tall. Let's stretch out those arms, palms up to the ceiling. Let's do the other side. 1, big finish, big reach. 2, big finish, big reach. 3, big finish, big reach. 4, big finish, big reach. 5, big finish, big reach. 6, big finish, big reach. 7, big finish, big reach. 8, big finish, big reach. 9, big finish, big reach. 10, big finish, big reach. 11, big finish, big reach. 12, big finish, big reach. 13, big finish, big reach. 14, big finish, big reach. Give me one more. 15, big finish. Woo! Let's grab our chair. We got some stand-ups and sit-downs to do. So just like every class, I do odds, you all do evens. We're going to alternate it to 100. So let's get sitting up nice and tall, feet apart. And I want us to really work on big reaches with our arms and hands as we're standing. All right, let's go. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 39, 41, 43, 45, 47, 49, 51, 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 63, 65, 67, 69, 71, 73, 75, 77, 79, 81, 83, 85, 87, 89, 91, 93, 95, 97, 99. Woo! All right, let's grab a sip of water and then we'll go over stations. So today is scarf day or towel day. So our first station is going to be using our scarf for our towel. We're going to raise it up and we're going to work on doing a side bend, pull up, really extend, side bend, pull up. This may look like an easy exercise, but it actually is really challenging because I want us to really focus on pulling in our core and breathing while we're doing it. Okay? So it's going to be breathe in, breathe out, and we're extending, breathe in, pull in our core. Okay, the next one, we've done this one before, is our reach with a wiggle, bring it in. Reach with a wiggle, bring it in. And you can add in a little squat there. Next, we're using our scarf and we're going to write out all the different states that we can think of. For added challenge, I want you to do them in alphabetical order. Next, let's see, is trunk rotation. We're bringing our scarf out. We're really engaging our arms here. So this is, your arms are working the whole time. And we're going to do a big twist, bring it in, squat it down. Big twist, bring it in, squat it down. So this whole time your arms are engaged. They are not on vacation. The scarf or towel should not look loose. Next is our throw and catch. And you can either do it standing still or add in a march, or for added challenge, jog while you're doing it. And I want you to try to do opposite arms. So throw and then catch with your opposite arm. Today, the whole theme is really keeping our arms engaged throughout the whole cycle of the exercise. So next, we're bringing our arms out. We're squatting. We're going to squeeze our shoulder blades as we stand up. So you're squeezing your tush, your shoulder blades back, and this scarf is staying engaged the whole time. Push it out as we squat. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Imagine you're pinching a penny back there. And then the last one is going to get into a plank. You can use wall, chair, floor. And we're going to get into a plank and work on leg lifts with the plank. All right. So those are stations for today. We're really focusing on our arms and our core today. All right, who's ready to go? Give me a woo! All right, so let's bring our arms up. We're engaging our core. We're standing up tall, and we're going to do our side bend. So we're side bending, breathing in, breathe out. We're really engaging our core, lifting. Breathe in, tip the other way. Breathe it out and lift. Breathe in. Lift. Breathe. Lift. If this causes you any spine pain, I only want you working in a pain-free range of motion. My hope is that this really is engaging your core. We're working on standing tall. We're working on that extension through our spine. And then our arms are staying active this whole minute. And then hopefully also you're noticing you're going a little bit further each time. Okay, we have one more to go. All right, so bring it down. So next, your choice is you can either do a whole 1 minute round with one leg, or you can alternate it. Okay, so let's go now. So we're doing our wiggle, bring it in. And in. And this leg can either be just tapped on the floor, or you can lift it and have it slightly back, really engaging your tush here. I always think about this one like I'm dusting, trying to reach that really high, awkward corner. And then trying to get as much movement as you can in your scarf or your towel. So this is a great one because we're working on our hip strength, we're working on our balance, and moving big. It's a 3-for-1. And if you're close to someplace, you're also working on dusting. Give me one more. All right, bring it on in. With our scarf, we're going to write out as many states as we can think of. Added challenge is alphabetical order. Extra challenge is that you're going to remember where you finished this cycle and pick up where you left off next cycle. Let's go. And I want us to try to write big. So our scarf should be really moving. If you're writing with your left hand, switch to your right. If you're writing with your right hand, switch to your left. Let's do one more state. All right, come back to center. Next, we're engaging our arms. Keep our arms straight, engaged. Our scarf is tight. It's not wiggly. And we're doing our rotation. So we're going to do rotation, squat it in. Rotation, squat it in. All right, timer started. So big twist. Bring it on in. Twist. Bring it on in. Twist. Squat. Twist. Squat it down. Twist. Squat. As you're twisting, try to pivot through your hips. Squat and twist. And if you can, try to look where you're twisting to. Find a target. Give me 10 more seconds. Let's do one more twist. All right. Next, we're going to keep with our squats, is our shoulder blade squeeze. So we're going to squat it down, stretch our arms out, give me big elbows, squeeze, stand tall, squeeze those shoulder blades. Squat it down, stretch out those arms, squeeze, stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze. Try to keep your towel or your scarf tight this whole time. Stretch out those elbows. Really give me big elbows today. This is looking great. 5 more seconds. Woo! All right, let's do our plank. So you can plank at the wall, the counter, a chair, the floor. Your choice. And we're going to do a plank with a leg lift. So let's get into position. And we're going to start in 5 seconds. Let's go. So as you're kicking back, keep that knee straight. We're engaging your whole leg, squeezing your tush. All right, bring it on in. Let's stretch out our shoulders. Come into a modified child's pose using the wall, your chair, your counter. Stretching out your low back, your hamstrings. Let's do 2 breaths here. And then let's roll it up. Grab a sip of water. And then we're going to repeat all that fun. Whew. So I hope you're feeling like your arms and your core are really having to stay engaged. throughout all of these stations. That was my whole point, is I wanted us to really work on engaging our arms and keeping them engaged for a whole minute. All right, so our first station that we're circling back to is our side bend. So get your scarf. Keep it tight. We're bringing it up. We're standing tall. And we're going to side bend. So we're side bending. And then pulling it up, really extend. Stand tall. Side bend. Up tall. Side bend. Up tall. Side bend. Up tall. So you all look like you're going further than when we first started. That's great. We have 10 more seconds. Let's do one more. All right, bring it on in. Shake out those arms. Next is our leg lift with our big reach. All right, we're starting now. So if you're lifting your leg up, try to lift it to the side and back slightly. That's going to get at your glutes a little bit more. Really try to get some big motion with our scarf. Give me one more. All right. Keep your scarf. Hopefully we remembered where we left off, and we're going to keep writing the states alphabetical order. Let's get started now. Try to make that writing as big as you can. And then if you can, switch arms. Let's do 2 more states. All right, bring it back to center. So next, we're doing our trunk rotation. So keeping our arms engaged, arms are straight, big elbows. We're doing our twist, bring it in, squat, twist, bring it in and squat. All right, let's go. So arms are staying strong this whole time. Let's do one more. All right, next. Did we skip? I think we may have skipped this one. The first round is our throw and catch. So we can do it standing still, marching, or running. So we'll start now. I thought we made it through our stations awfully fast. So big throws, big catches. All right, bring it back in. Grab onto our scarf. Next, we're doing our squat with our shoulder blade squeeze. Keeping our scarf tight. Let's go. So you're going to squat it down. Keep it tight. You're squeezing those shoulder blades, standing tall. Squat. Squeeze. Squat. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squat. Squeeze. Squat. Squeeze. Squat. Squeeze. Keep that towel engaged the whole time. Two more to go. All right, let's do our plank. So you can do it the wall, counter, chair, floor. Loads of options. So let's get into position. And let's start. So you're doing leg lifts here. Trying to keep your knees straight, really focusing on squeezing your tush as you're doing this. One more. Let's bring it on in. Stretch out our shoulders, our low back. We're going to circle back. We're going to do one more round of the scarf catch with the march or the run, just to make sure we get that twice. And let's roll it up. All right. One more round of that, and then we're done with stations. All right. Let's get started now. Good. Trying to catch and throw opposite hands. Let's do 2 more. Woo! Okay. You guys did great. Let's grab a sip of water. All right. And then when we get back, we're going to put our scarf or our towel on the floor. And our first balance station is either going to be just rocking forward and back over. Really working on getting a big weight shift. And then you could also weight shift, bring your knee up, bring it back. That's going to be how you add in a little balance. But we're really working on just that big weight shift. And then when you're ready, let's add in our arms. So making sure as we're stepping, we're clearing our scarf. Ten more seconds on this side, and then we'll switch sides. Really working on that big weight shift. All right, so now let's switch sides. So we're going to switch. Our opposite leg is going to be our standing leg. So we're working on stepping over. Bring that knee up if you'd like. Rock it back. And then if you can, add in that arm swing. Really trying to take that big step forward. Making sure your arms are swinging big. Ten more seconds. Let's do one more. All right, let's pick up our scarf. We're done with scarves for today. And what we're going to work on next is some backwards walking. So when we're doing it, we're going to focus on big steps, trying to get an arm swing while we're doing this. And then for added fun, we're going to name things you'd bring on a picnic from A to Z. All right, so we're going to do this for 3 minutes. Let's go. So we're going backwards, starting with A. So make sure there's nothing behind you that you're going to run into. As you're doing this, focusing on standing tall. That actually makes taking backward steps easier. You guys are doing great. I'm loving the arm swing I'm seeing. You know, I think back to just a couple months ago when we started doing this. Huge improvement. We have 1 more minute left. Ten more seconds. All right, come back to center. Woo! All right, so let's bring 1 foot forward. Come into our lunge. We're standing up tall, opening up that back hip, trying to get our heel down to the floor. Really keeping tall through our spine. If you'd like, you can always come forward into a deeper lunge to get more of a hip stretch. Let's work on some nice deep breathing here, really filling the lower parts of our lungs. You all did great today. And let's bring it in. Shift our hips back, bring our toe up towards the ceiling, getting a nice stretch in the back part of our leg, our calf. Keeping our back flat. And let's drop it down, roll up, and then let's switch sides. So we're coming into a lunge, opening up that back hip, standing tall, trying to get that heel down to the floor. And then if you'd like, come into that lunge a little bit deeper to get more of that hip stretch. And then let's bring it in, drop our hips back, bring our toe up towards the ceiling. Really getting a nice stretch through the back part of our leg. And let's drop that down. We're going to roll it up. And then let's come to our chair. So we're going to come down onto either the top of the chair or the seat of the chair. Or you can use a counter. And we're going to work on just a cat and cow. So getting some nice movement through our spine. So bringing our belly button up, dropping our head, and then dropping our belly, lifting our head. So let's just do 10 of these. So we did a lot of spinal movements, the side bending, the rotation, doing some extension. So this is just working on using that motion that we got today. Let's do one more of each. And then staying in this position, let's move one hand to the center of the chair. And we're going to work on just opening up and bringing it down. Let's do 5 on each side. Open, and if you can, follow it with your eyes and bring it down. Open and bring it down. Open and down. Open and down. Let's switch sides. Open, down, open, down. Okay, great. Let's roll it on up. And then let's come into sitting in our chair. So we'll sit on down and let's cross our leg up and over, opening up our hip. And then if this feels comfortable, leaning forward to get even deeper of a stretch. Then as you're here stretching, you can also add in an ankle circle if you'd like. Good, and then let's drop that leg down. We're going to stay on that side, and then let's bring it back to get a nice quad stretch. So you're going to tuck your toe, and then you can, if you're not feeling a stretch just being in that position, you can also tuck your pelvis a little bit to get that quad stretched out. And then let's bring it in and switch sides. So bring it up and over, opening up that hip. We're sitting up nice and tall and then coming forward. And then if you want, you can add in just some ankle movements. And then let's drop it down. And then we're going to tuck our leg back to get our quad. And then let's bring it back in. So sitting up nice and tall, we'll just finish with our deep breathing. So we're going to breathe in, lift our arms up for 4 counts, and then breathe out for 4. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more to go. Breathe in and out. Nice job, everyone. Woo!